cauliflower, baby. And I tasted it before I blended it, baby. I had to stop myself from eating all of that. I had to stop myself from eating it. I was about to eat it all. You hear me? I was about to eat it all. All of it was. I said, girl, this is for the. So I chopped up the other. Girl. Seasoned it just per and it set in there, so I done set my timer because I just boiled it and then turned it off. Baby soaked up all that salt in there. Mm. All it needs is a little bit. It didn't really need nothing because I ate a whole big chunk like that. I said, girl, this is for the other time. You can't be doing it. Y'all see my fluff? I made me a treat. Yeah. So that way I ain't influencing nobody. Hey, Miss Rhodes. Because all you see is me eating some fluff. I had to talk myself out of it. Did you, girl? I was about to eat all that damn cauliflower, the whole head of it. You hear me? And that's why I just put when it is like, well, it's yep, grown up kind. You want to know what I did? This is the easy way for you to, if you have to. You go get you some orange liquor. Put you about just this much. And then that whipped cream I told you about, the spray con, the real one though, just mix it. Same thing Cardi B did. And it works. Mm-hmm. Hey. Oh yes. And not you just need like literally this one. Cause I know y'all. I've been knowing y'all for a while. So I'd like to play something for you guys before I get started here. Would you guys like to hear it? Oh my gosh, he listens to you, so that's what I gotta do. He texted me 4 hours ago. So remember I told y'all that anytime that I want my mom to do something, I have to tell one of my brothers because she won't take it from me. Remember I told y'all that? Anytime, or like one of the people in my family I know she messed with. So I call and I won't tell them to tell her. Most times I just like drop the bug. And then I know how my family moves, so then they gonna go back and tell her what I said. But it's really for her anyway. So I know that my mom takes medication. And so I called my brother and I'm like, hey, I don't know if your parents take medication, but if they do, which I know, I shouldn't have said I don't know. I said I know she takes thyroid something, but I don't know what other ones she takes. And then my dad, I said, so you'll need to tell her, blase skip. And he was kind of acting uninterested, but then he texted me back and was like, I told her, and she said she gonna go on and get some. So thank you, lady, for listening to your son. Yeah. Well, I don't know that I necessarily want to be a Hebrew Israelite. I just want to be part of the crew. Because he invited the Gentiles too. He said Jew and Gentile alike. So I'm just going to be grateful with that. However I get in, whether I'm a bloodline something or not, he said he grafted everybody long as they want them. I'm taking whichever way I can get in. Hell, he can send me in as a beetle. I'll be all right. Long as I can get in, you can make me a flower. I'll be a tree. Long as I don't gotta go to the other place, nigga. Y'all be like, is that a circuitry? Hi. how are you? I remember you from the old world. How are you? I'll be like the lady in what is it? What is her name? The Indian girl. Pocahontas. I'll be like Grandmother Willow. You better quit playing long as I can get in. I'll be a tree. I'll be the stem on a flower. I don't even like flies. I'll be a fly. Now, I don't care what you can make me a piece of dirt on whatever beautiful bank. If you want me to be a drop of water, just drop back in and I go back. Whatever it is, as long as I don't got to go to that other place. You hear me? As long as I don't got to go to that other place, whatever you want me to be. I can be an atom of the air if it's even atoms up there. I don't know, because that's a different realm, so I don't know if they got atoms or what they got. But whatever it is, a molecule, I could, if y'all got them up there, I could be a molecule, Dad. It don't really matter. Like, I don't care wherever you need me. Long as I don't got to go to that other place, I'm cool. I'll be I don't know. Hell, I'll be a hair on a on an elephant's tail if I have to. If that's the only way I could be in there. If he say the only way you can get in is to be the bottom hair closest to where the tail connects, I'm in there. I'll take it. I'll take it. You said I gotta be a hair on the. I'll take it. That's the only space you got for me, but I can get in, nigga. Call me a hair on a. What you mean? Long as I can get in, I don't care. He can make me a bar on a gate, a brick in somebody's fence. I don't care. Long as I don't gotta go to the other place. Make me whatever you want, long as I can get in that gate, baby. After that, I don't care what nobody think. Hey, you hear me? People be trying to You ain't got to. I don't got to. Hold on, y'all. Let me go check on my stuff. I had to set 2 alarms because I'll be and talk to y'all and my stuff will be burnt up. Sharon, honey, we do. I don't know if you've been here long or not, but you don't gotta do that. We don't do the super religious stuff here. We don't claim to be. We love everybody. As a matter of fact, we have people here that used to be witches and stuff like that, and we just loved on them, and we didn't force all that religion down their throats. And then they came to Jesus on their own because we told them how much Jesus loved them, not how far they are away from Him. And so we don't do the aggressive religion stuff here. It's real laid back. It's class. We learn about a lot of different things, and so if you'd like to stay, you're more than welcome, but you don't got to tell us to repent. We already know. We just don't look like the average church people because we're not Pharisees and Sadducees, and so people come over here and they think, oh yeah, I need to tell them about Jesus. No, we already know. We talk about Him every day. Okay, but you don't got to do all that here. I'm telling you, it's a bit much. Is what I'm trying to say nicely. You preaching to the choir. Maybe that's nicer. We got Qurans back here, Septuagint's back here. We got Ethiopian Bibles, Russian Bibles. We got the Tanakh. We got it. I promise we do. Matter of fact, there's some Bibles down there only 800 people in the whole world got. I got a royal queen. We don't add people punking. I'll take care of it. Okay, but I'm saying, you saying repent and we the true heat, this is too much. Is all I'm saying. We already know. That's all. We do. That's what we talk about. That's why we meet up here every day. Promise. Oh, my cauliflower. I'll be right back. Okay. So anyway, back to what I was saying. Um. Thank you. What was we talking about before? Right before that, I can't remember now. Not my cauliflower. We was talking about cauliflower. Oh, let me be a bug or a hair or something like that. And we really do learn and apply it over. You learn it and you apply it. You don't just learn the law, but you live the law. I said I heard what you said. I heard you. I heard you loud and clear. You said you don't just believe the law, you live the law. Amen. I said I like it. Mm-hmm. You know what's funny? Your niece was talking about this today, and she was talking about how there are so many, and mind you, she's 22. She said, Mom, it's so many people that be trying to tell me how to get to the Lord, and they sound basically like cookie cutter. She was like, they talk about it, but they don't live it. Just because I don't go to church don't mean I don't have a relationship and I don't understand how God works. But just so you know, I know he don't move like that. I said, that's what you said. You said you bust their head. What going to do it then? Because they think because you don't walk around talking about you saved and sanctified and we are set apart and I'm a this and I'm a that you don't know God. See, that's how Jesus moved in on them. They didn't expect him because he was the king, right? They didn't expect. Hold on, y'all. My alarm is going on. Okay. Right. He didn't look like the King of Kings. He didn't come in with all the gold and everybody knew. He just chilled out in school, kicked it with the homeboys, and you know, he was always somewhere where a woman of the night was, not because he was looking for one, but because he know they loyal and he needed them to come on his team. So he was out searching for people. You hear me? It's because I had to stop it. Yeah. You hear me? So we move in that same fashion. We want to be able to fit it in our circles so we can get out with the captives just in case there is any. And sometimes when you come off as real aggressive, then the captives won't even think that you can get them out. But see me, they gon' trust me to get them out the strip club or the trap house or the liquor store. They'll trust me to get them out. Because they won't even think they walking with nobody that know God. You see what I'm saying? But that's how you do when you special ops. You got to be able to blend in with everybody and move around. And they say hi to you every day and don't even know who you is. They don't even know you the person they looking for. The one that's you looking for the person that's gonna come in army gear and don't know that the neighbor that's been living next to you every day is the person that plans on getting them out. Mm-hmm. The person you done told all your secrets to and stuff. That's the person that's coming to free the people that's under your hand. You said, when mm-hmm. This is real good. It really is. You said what? Be honest. Let's take a poll, and I want y'all. well, I know y'all gonna be brutally honest. I know y'all is. If y'all would have ran into me into the store, at the store, or out and about in a club, wherever, barbecue, would y'all think that this is what I had in my house? For real. Would you think that this is what I sit at home and do? If you ran into me in the store and y'all know I be looking crazy, you would not ever think that this is what's be going on in my house. You said hell to the no. No. Okay. No, not when I go out. The same way I get up and be looking. Now, sometimes I will put my face on whatever, but y'all know most times when I go outside, I look exactly like I do on here. My edges don't, it be the same, raggedy. I don't care. Hair and ponytail, just looking crazy, ashy, everything. Toes not done. I be looking just like this. You wouldn't think that, right? You do realize that that's exactly what God does. That's how Jesus and his disciples were able to move in and out of places where they shouldn't have been welcomed at, because they didn't cause a big fuss when they got there. They didn't even really let them. They was always sneaking in the middle of the night. People wake up and they was in there, but it wasn't no big pompous thing when they showed up. They was really trying to slide in and nobody didn't know they was there. My kind of niggas. I done been in and out. You talking about you was looking for me, baby? I done came and went. What you mean? I been gone. I was sitting there looking at you. Look at me. And I went on and pulled up and got what I needed and left. Thank you. You heard me? You was looking for me, baby, and I didn't already seen you. Hold on, y'all. Hey Siri. Stop the alarm. It's weird. I done pulled up, got what I needed, and get on. You playing. This, like, y'all know, I don't like nobody knowing when I'm going out of town. I don't like people knowing my moves like that. I don't like you to know it. You don't need, what do you need to know that for? I have friends that I've been friends with for 20 years, and if they ask me if I'm going out of town, if we are video chatting or FaceTime, and I just look at them like this. Oh, I forgot, girl. I know you don't like nobody knowing. Right. What you need to know when I'm leaving for? What you need to know if I'm gonna be out of town? That ain't none of your business. I mean, is you about to come watch my house? I don't like people reporting my business. You might still talk to people I don't mess with, and I don't like everybody know when I move around. Thank you. Yeah, and they always have, and that's why people be like, "You know, I told you." My friend used to be like, "Girl, you was the only person we know get pregnant, and we ain't seen nobody." I said, "I didn't know it was none of your business. I don't be there when you making your kids." So I'm trying to figure out who and when I made my kids, when that became any of your business. I just want to know. Why do you get so defensive? Me asking you why you need to know about what I do in my personal time, I'm getting defensive. It sounds like you getting defensive because you know you asked something that ain't none of your damn business and you didn't think I was going to catch it. Excuse me. Excuse me. Thank you. You in my business. Move over because you is in my business. Thank you. I'm going to need you to get you some. Please. Don't worry about it. And that might be mean, but what you need to know where I'm going and where I'm moving to. That part. I'm trying to tell you. I didn't, Lord had to help me because I didn't even want to tell my husband where I was going, and I wasn't even hiding nothing. That was so hard for me to get used to. I go and do what I want to do when I feel like it. But I started letting him know I was leaving because I wasn't used to doing that. I'm about to go. I'm used to moving around when I get ready. What you mean? Even though me and my kids, we tell each other where we going, so we know what's going on. Like that took some get, and not too long. It only took me about a month, cause I'll just get up and go to the store early in the morning. I'm used to not waking my kids up. They know if they get up and I'm gone, I'm at the stove trying to get stuff. So it took some getting used to. I don't have a problem being held accountable or, nobody knowing where I'm going. I'm just so used to getting up and moving without telling nobody because I was the head of the household. It was different. Oh, this, my adult ice cream. My adult ice cream. Um, oh, I wanted y'all to hear something. If martial law is That's not it. Hi, I want to speak to you directly about a situation that demands our attention. It's a matter of transparency and public safety, and as your congressman, I believe you need to know the facts. Let me start by saying this. I'm not here to alarm anyone. Fear has no place in responsible leadership. But I am here to be honest with you, as I always have been. The information I have shared recently comes from high-level, credible sources, people with expertise. TikTok, this is for educational purposes only. And clearance to assess real threats. When I was made aware of this, I had two choices. I could stay silent out of fear or share what I know so that we can address this together. If I stayed quiet and something happened, I would never be able to forgive myself. Here is what we know. Drones are flying into the United States airspace, coming in and out of international waters. This fact alone demands our attention, and we must investigate it no matter what. But these drones are also deliberately avoiding our radar and operating in uncontrolled airspace, indicating they are being expertly piloted. We know there's an Iranian drone ship that went missing from its port, and the timing of its disappearance is circumstantially consistent with the beginning of the appearance of these drones. These drones are reportedly the size of minivans. This is not the work of a backyard hobbyist. We know it is not a commercial entity, so we are only left with two possibilities. Either it is our government, or it is a foreign adversary. Yet the government has repeatedly said time and time again that these are not their drones. So we only are left with one option to believe. It's been almost a month, almost a full month since this started, and we're still being told everything is fine, even as officials admit they don't know exactly what these drones are. We don't know where they come from, what they contain, and what their purpose is. It's unbelievable. The unknown is far more unsettling than any truth. Let me be clear. I hope and I pray that my sources are wrong. They could be. I hope there is no threat. But hope alone is not a plan. The fact is that we cannot ignore and we cannot just look away. This demands action. The truth is, unidentified drones flying freely in our airspace is unacceptable in the United States of America. Whether they belong to a foreign adversary or even a group of reckless individuals. We've been down this road before. When the Chinese spy balloon crossed our skies, we were told it wasn't a threat. We later learned it was actively gathering intelligence. Yet we have already made the same damn mistake with these drones by allowing them to freely operate for almost a month now. America, it's time to take this seriously. We need answers, and we need action, and we need it now. I am calling for immediate flight restrictions in those areas and any
measures necessary to eliminate this threat. We must take these drones out of the sky so we can finally get some answers in who is flying them and why they're flying them. We don't wait. We don't sit back. We are America, and it's time to act. Thank you, and may God bless New Jersey, and God bless the United States of America.
You know what that sounds like? You said 2 flew over your house 2 hours ago in North Carolina. See you later, Pumpkin. Good night. Did you see that movie coming out December 20th called Homestead? I think I did see a preview of it. I think I did recently, as in the last couple of days. I think I did. I think I got a couple of things on my list. But do y'all realize what movie that's 2 movies that should be reminded you of? Yes, I did. 2 movies that should be reminding you of. Olympus Has Fallen and Leave the World Behind. That don't remind you of that? Everything he just said? Yeah, I did. We talked about it already. Yesterday or the day before. That don't remind y'all of that? There are so many in Philly and surrounding countries. Yep, but I just seen some. It was some here too today. They was flying over the country leaving flyers. And remember, in Olympus Has Fallen, it was some shicey stuff going on, wasn't it? It was somebody that was right near the president that was on some BS in the movie, wasn't it? Somebody that knew all the ins and outs. And they was working with some Asian people in the movie, wasn't it? You said your grandbaby saw one outside tonight? Mm. Mm. Who? Mm. They said the drones is coming from the east, the far east. That's what somebody said. Yes, you are. It's gonna be very interesting to you, Pumpkin. Hey, Pumpkin. All I want y'all to understand is God did not have us watch those movies for nothing. Not one thing that we have done here has been for nothing. Y'all got that? Yeah. Hopefully you do. You damn right we was all over the place. Because this world is about to be all over the place. Matter of fact, it already is. There's stuff happening all over the place. Is it not? It's not just one place. It's not just one continent. It's happening everywhere. They said these drone things is in all the countries. All of them. It ain't just happening in America. It's happening in India. It's happening in Italy. They're seeing the same thing we're seeing. You know what else happened like that? The floods. You know what else happened like that? The food when it start going bad. Egg farmers all around the world was talking about the chickens and the eggs. All around the world. It wasn't just America. It was everywhere. When the crops started failing worldwide. It wasn't just America. It wasn't just Canada. It was Mexico. It was France. It started in one place, and then it would ripple effect throughout the United States and then throughout the world or wherever, right? Well, that's just like 2020. It started in one place, but it spread so quickly. If you haven't paid attention, it starts in one place, but it hits all 7 continents. It hits all 7 continents. So whatever's happening over here is happening over there. Avian flu is back. I saw that. And they said it's in the milk. It's been a lot going on in the last 2.5, 3 years with milk. Has it not? And eggs. Went to the dollar store yesterday and you can only get 1 dozen of eggs. They like $5 a carton. Interesting. Hold on, let me go get some more of my whipped cream in here. I just be wanting to know if people see what we were studying about and people called you crazy because you bought powdered eggs and stuff. And looky. Well, and instant powdered milk. Yep. What's that? See what that say? Y'all know this is from our book, right? See what that say? Were they messing around? Are they in Iraq right now? Is anything going on in Iraq? What do we know about Capernaum? What do we know about that place? What do we know? Something about the Antichrist, don't we? It's 2 other cities that run with Capernaum, ain't it? Bethsaida and Chorazin. One he was born in, one he was conceived in, one he was born in, and one he was reared in. Y'all remember that? Yep. And it's in there with the mark. Isn't that funny? Hey. You don't think that's crazy? And all of those places are in the news right now. The ID, Iraq, the whole Ishtar gate thing, and all of these gates and doors being open. Why is that relevant to what we read the other day about the popes? Why is the Ishtar gate over there relevant to what's going on with the popes? Hmm? Can y'all tell me? It's who they really worshiping. Mm. Doesn't it seem like the Pope would be the false prophet? You saw something about Mount Hermon? All the stuff y'all been studying is about to be relevant. The opening of the gates. Come on. Come on, Mari. We was just talking about, oh yes. Everything, all the places we studied that y'all thought was just random is not about to be random no more. I promise you. All the places, all the names, it's all relevant to right now. You hear me? It's already happening. Y'all see it? You said, yep, that door they about to open is one. Okay. I'm just trying to see if y'all see what I'm seeing. You said, yes, it's all making sense. Mm-hmm. I told you it would later, Nisi Poo, didn't I? I said, this stuff ain't going, it ain't going, you just get the information for now. It ain't for now, it's for later. How long I been saying that? I've been saying that since y'all got here. Even when we first started this. You said, amen, did. I said, this information is for now, but it's not for now, it's for later. Is it later? And is it relevant? I said, I know it's a lot. I don't need you. You said seeds planted. Woo child. Okay. Okay. I said, I just need you to take it all in. You gonna know where to put it later. You gonna understand later. And look, it's later. And it all makes sense. At first, it was a whole bunch of mumbo jumbo to you. But now, everything, it all makes perfect sense. That's how he do. Later and relevant. Uh-oh. Miss Rose said it's later and it's all relevant. Come on. When the suit was ready. Oh, when the student was ready, the teacher appeared. Listen here. Come on in. Come on. Ishtar, come on. You coming on in. The dots are connecting. And now you see why when I be trying to... Welcome to jury duty in the witness stand of the end time saints. Come on, Mari. What you done said? You know what's fun? I ain't gonna say. I'm gonna say it. The Pharisees and the Sadducees at his time didn't know he was even around either. They didn't believe it. I'm gonna just sit back and listen. Your big-handed niece is trying to type. Don't do her. She want to say hi to her TT. Let her type them letters in there. Long as she don't hang up, she can type XYZ, element of P, QRS1. She can do that. You let her do it. She want to type and say hello too. She watch you doing it the whole time. She don't want to sit on your chest and watch you type and she can't push no buttons. Where is her tablet at? Because she want to make a comment too. She been here her whole life. She been a student of WOIU her whole life. How dare you tell her she can't talk? She got something to say. She didn't watch the screen her whole life. I started speaking the text and she started slapping the phone. No, ma'am. Listen, she done been a student of WOIU. She was enrolled before she was even born. Mm-hmm. She was a potential student. She been in class since the day she was born here. She want to leave a comment. She said, yes, TT, it sure is ending. I seen it. I just got here, so I already seen the other side. I was just up there. She ain't lying. I seen it. We need to get ready. She was about to tell her TT what was up, and you didn't want her to give us the information. Let her talk in there and tell us what's happening. She just left. She probably the one that know more than all of us in here. You hear me? Because she just left. Shoot. For real. Anyway, I'm grateful. Miss Rose said, "Let us speak." She has something to say. You hear? But for real though, y'all, it's later and relevant, and we in here now. She was about to tell it all. So y'all got about 7 months, Auntie, and oh, I wasn't supposed to say nothing, God. Okay, well y'all better hurry up. My mama coming. She about to snatch the phone. I was trying to hurry up and tell y'all, boss baby, out. She was trying to tell us what was going on. Shoot, she know probably. I'll tell you this. Listen, I'm just grateful. Y'all take a huge load off of my shoulders in a way that y'all don't understand. When you all tell me you understand what's happening. Because again, like I was getting ready to say, the Pharisees and the Sadducees didn't really believe Jesus was Jesus, because they was the ones trying to get him handed over to the Romans, because he didn't fit in their traditional role of church. So they couldn't even see that the Messiah was right in front of them. They was too busy accusing him. Well, if you the God, you the King of the Kings, well, why you over here with the dirty people, and why you over here with them? And oh, he a magician. He ain't no. You mean the same stuff I be over here going through? It's becoming more realer by the day, laughing at my made up word. Listen, that's what it is. They still doing the same thing, and they still don't believe that the Messiah is coming. They don't believe that his word is true. They don't believe none of it. You hear me? They don't. And you can tell by the way that they move that they don't. You heard what the governor of New Jersey said? He said, hope is not a plan. I said, not you stealing my stuff, governor of New Jersey. You gonna steal my stuff and put it on national TV. I see you. Because I've been telling niggas that for a minute. Well, you know what? You right. You tell them, because maybe they'll hear from you, because you white and bald and got a suit on. So maybe they'll listen. Because the locks might throw them off. And this right here, they're not going to listen. So maybe I'll let the white man in the suit with the bald, like George Jefferson. You'll listen to him. Because he got the White House behind him. So you going to listen. You might not listen to me. But him, you going to listen. And he said exactly what Morgan Freeman got up on that thing and said. I was hoping some of y'all picked that up. Everything he said, if you go back and watch what Morgan Freeman said in Olympus Is Falling, it was almost word for word. Literally. Because he was the Speaker of the House. And that man just almost said word for word what that man said in that movie. I said, when I was watching, I said, wait a minute, this is the movie. This is freaking Olympus. This is what that nigga, when they had the president down there and wouldn't let him out and the Asians had invaded. No, thank you. I've been feeling like I'm preparing for birth, rushing to get things in order and trying to get everything that's needed in order. Listen, we both over here. You see, I'm setting timers. Like I got milk in warming up. I'm trying to tell you. I'm making baked food and everything. Yep, they put it in our face. Such a good movie. Yep, well, it's happening right now. A few movies are happening right now. The Day After Tomorrow is happening right now. Dante's Peak is happening right now. War of the Worlds is happening right now. And Left Behind and Thief in the Night is happening right now. It's a few more, but them is just the ones off top. Thief in the Night, Left Behind, Leave the World Behind, Olympus, and the other one I said, The Day After Tomorrow. All of them is happening simultaneously. And don't forget Dante's Peak too, if I didn't put that one in there. So that's like 6. They're all happening simultaneously. The Omega Code too. Yep. Yep. And we watched all of those in the last 3 years, did we not? If you go back and think about most of the shows, movies, everything we watched is relevant. Even the old stuff. Because we had to go and y'all saw, oh my God, they're using the symbol for this and they was using this and this. It's all relevant to right now. They got you. You're over there watching that. Why would she have you watching that? So you can know it when you see it on TV. In real life. When it pop up off the page. Mm-hmm. For the most part, yes, ma'am. I'm trying to tell you. Even when, okay, remember when people was like, I'm not going to watch The Exorcist, blah, 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 blah. Y'all realize we watched The Exorcist before the demon syndrome came out, right? Huh? Y'all realize that? So whether you watch it on TV or see it in person, I mean, you're still about to live it now. The Exorcist show. Did I not just tell y'all? I just let y'all listen to the dude, FBG, whatever his name is, from Chicago, say they put the crates of sticks in the neighborhood. It happens all the time, and it be all them different sticks on there, right? But that was one of the main reasons I wanted y'all to go and watch the show, The Exorcist. I said, this really happens. It wasn't necessarily just about the demons and all of that, and the Pope and all of that. Can I ask y'all a question? Who went and watched it? Because this is important to what's going on right now. Who went and watched the show The Exorcist, and when the Cardinals went to Chicago, what all happened in that episode? Did y'all watch it? When they was sitting up there with the white lady at the, whatever it is, Four Seasons, Ritz-Carlton. She was the hotel manager person. Y'all remember what was going on up there? Anybody remember? No. Just say no. I can't believe it. I'm really sad at y'all. So, the Cardinals was all coming to Chicago. The Pope was coming to Chicago. Before the Pope got there, the Cardinals came. Not the Pope's Exorcist, the show The Exorcist that was on Peacock. In the episode where they dropped the sticks off in the Chicago hood, a whole crate of sticks, big sticks too. Then the little black boy got shot. But he did. It looked like he got shot by a black. Yeah. Right? In the show. There is a guy that used to hang out with Dirk and the other boy that got King Vine. Literally, he did a video recently, and he said, "Is it true?" The interviewer said, "Is it true Did they be dropping off crates of sticks in the neighborhood? He was like, yeah, but it's not crates, it's freight trains. And they just automatically stop in the hood. And he said, and it ain't just happen one time, it happens all the time. Exactly what is in that show that we watched 2 years ago, 3 years ago, is exactly what this young man is saying out his mouth right now. I said, well, so if you watch, it's either that show or the one right after it, the Popes is there. Well, that's why the young black boy got killed. They needed his organs. What did they take from that boy down south that they found under the bleachers? Like the ones who was looting just a month or two ago. Uh-oh. Yep, that's exactly what he was talking about. They took his organs, right? You know what they took from the little black boy in the show? Yep. Yep, it's a whole bunch of us that came up with no organs. Stuffed in with newspapers. Kanika Jenkins, right, right, right. This is the thing though, listen. They already know the blood type. They know if you a match. They've been watching you, right? In the show. In the show. Guess who was in town the same weekend that boy got shot in the show? You said you have been telling the truth for so long. Thank you. I appreciate that. Don't make no sense to lie, you know. But I can't take credit. It's God. He be leading me to pay attention to certain things, and then I'll be like, oh Lord, okay. So the Cardinals, the Pope was in for that weekend, and they were going to do a ritual. You said the supposed holy whiz of the West, right? Right. You said now they forcing family away from patient rooms to get their. They taking people's kids too, and separating families as well. But listen, what did them Cardinals? If you watch the show, the Cardinals went up in the top of that hotel, and they all did an incantation for a fallen angel to come into them. That is so good. That's good. That is really, 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 really good. Really good. With that butter pecan whipped cream. Listen. You can watch it on Hulu, Disney, Fandango, and Amazon Prime. I guess you got. Oh, so they didn't moved it now. Oh, they playing. You used to be able to watch it. Really? So if you got a subscription to Hulu, you can watch it. Nah, that's not that. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. No, that this is grown up ice cream. Uh-huh. It's some butter pecan ice cream um with some grown up stuff in it. So then I ain't made that yet. I've been working. You can't have none of that anyway. Girl, don't even worry about it. So I'm trying to figure out the episode. There we go. It might be on the second season. Oh wait, it might be in the second season. I'm thinking it's in the second season. It might be like the first or second show of the second season. Give me 1 second, y'all. Hold on, cause I wanna. I don't know which episode, but I think it's in the second. I think it's in the second season, cause I don't think it's in the first one. I think it's the second season, but like one of the first or second ones. Yeah, you gotta sit that out. You ain't gonna be able to do that one. It might be like in the beginning of the second season. I'm gonna go and look for it, and I'll be able to tell y'all which one. But everything that guy FBG, whatever his name, said in that interview is in the show. Also, excuse me, what I was gonna say was where these bodies are coming up with no organs, we need to look at what religious events happened near there. Probably within a 30, 40-mile radius. I bet you it's going to look a lot like that TV show. I bet you it'll look a lot like that TV show. Because think about it. A lot of people come up missing during big events. Especially when the elite is in town. It's always a missing person after Super Bowl, large concerts, college games, that type thing. People always come up missing. So, I'm about to go finish this stuff. Yeah, it's a good show. It really is. And if you know anybody struggling with mental illness, and you know, like something changed, they were fine and then they weren't. Maybe a tragic, like, situation happened and now they're not the same. It's a very good show to watch so you can understand how grief and bitterness. We're about to have the Super Bowl here. Where you at? Oh, Louisiana. It's Louisiana, right? Is it Louisiana? Um. Um, if you know somebody that's struggling with mental illness, it's a very good show to watch. That's because we learned that from He Came to Set the Captives Free that the high amounts of yeah. Yep. Yep. Mari, that part. That exact thing. And isn't that what we're learning? The Exorcist. You said you have to give your social security number and date of birth to have access to my job. Interesting. During the Super Bowl? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's why I said all the shows we watched, everything, the shows we watched, the books we've touched on, all of it is for now. It's going to be little pieces here and there. Little pieces here and there. You're going to see this, you're going to see that, and it's all relevant. Everything. Everything. That's why I be like, I didn't want to get on a focus of stuff. You right? Like just here. Because look how many things we have to be. Our head is constantly on a swivel now, is it not? Isn't it? And every day something that we've studied about is happening, is it not? Everything. 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 Sometimes I be like, this is too fast. Like, I thought you was gonna like slow time down since we knew a little bit. No, it's speeding up faster. These days are going by so fast. December's almost over. It just started. Yeah, yeah, it's a real thing out here. You hear me? Hey, blessed up rising. I'm about to get off here because I gotta go finish my cauliflower and start this cabbage. I'll probably do the cabbage in the morning, and I need to check on my onions. But I'm about to go to bed because I got running around I gotta do in the morning. It's season 1, episode 9. Thank you, Deep East. I appreciate you. It's season 1, episode 9. Thank you. So it was getting closer to the end and not the beginning, huh? Okay. Well, it's somewhere in there. Thank you so much. So it's season 1. I really appreciate that. I really, really, really appreciate you doing that. So if y'all want to go watch the show I'm talking about, it's season 1. I can pinch you under your fat meat for a happy pinch. Thank you. Interesting. Thank you so much. I'm gonna give you a happy pinch under there. That means I'm excited. You know how kids bite when they get excited? Like, that's my thing. Thank you. Because I was sure about to have to go look through all of them. And you did it for me. I really appreciate you. So now we know. So y'all want to watch it together so that way we can know what's going on when we talk about it tomorrow? And for the people that get up and watch this rewatch in the middle of the night or before we have class tomorrow, go watch season 1, episode 9 of The Exorcist, because that's what we're going to be talking about. Don't get in here talking about, oh, I didn't know. Well, you didn't watch the rewatch. That's what happened. So that's not my problem. It's recorded here. You can watch it in a couple places. I just named them. You'll have to go running back. Or you can Google it, Faye. The Exorcist, Miss Michelle. We watched it already. But I just want you to watch a specific one, and Pumpkin went and found it for me. I'm so excited. It's season 1, episode 9. Okay. And y'all about to see everything I was talking about. That show is so good. It be a little weird at times, but it help you understand what a lot of people be going through in real life. So I'll see y'all. It's 1:14 in the morning. To go to sleep. Do my vegetables, and then I'm gonna go to sleep. See y'all later. Season 1, episode 9 of The Exorcist, the show, and it was playing from 2016 to 2018. Good night. I love you too, Pumpkin. Good night. I love all y'all. I know I'm about to go watch it too. I'm gonna watch it while I'm doing my vegetables. So we're gonna talk about it tomorrow. I love y'all.